Howdy folks, this is another video in my series on growing an inexpensive Mittleider garden in your own soil. Part of that process of growing your own garden is going to include mixing your weekly feed and your pre-plant. And this particular video is on mixing the pre-plant. Generally I do all of these things in my wheelbarrow. I'm showing you how to do this as inexpensively as possible, and for those of you that don't have a wheelbarrow, this sheet that I've got everything laid out on here is an option. Now, from the book, and this is the new book on page 53. Again, if you are watching this video and you're growing in your own soil, you can take advantage of a free digital copy of the first 7 lessons out of this Mittleider gardening course book. Go to growfood.com/soil and you can get your own searchable copy in a PDF format. And on that, you will find the instructions for mixing your weekly feed and your pre-plant. Okay, page 53. To 20 pounds of lime or gypsum. I am in an area that has more than 20 inches of annual rainfall. Because I have more than 20 inches, I'm going to use lime. If you're in an area that has fewer than 20 inches, you would use gypsum instead. I bought a 40-pound bag of lime. It's laid out here on the sheet in front of me. But to every 20 pounds of lime or gypsum, you're going to add 1 pound of magnesium sulfate, and that's already on there, and 4 ounces of boron from 20 Mule Team borax. And that's it. All we have to do now is mix this together and put it into some type of a container. 40 pounds of the mixed pre-plant with 2 pounds of Epsom salt and 8 ounces of borax is going to about fill a single 5-gallon bucket. This stuff is not bad about absorbing moisture like your weekly feed, so you don't have to be as careful on your storage as it. I showed you in the last video the process I'm going to go through of mixing up this pre-plant on this sheet. It's pretty easy. Just lift corners of the sheet to get all those materials to distribute out and be very well distributed, and put it in a bucket. I'm not going to bore you with that process again. I'll put a link to the other video in the cards. You should be seeing here sometime soon if you haven't already, and that will show you this process that I actually went through with this sheet to get everything mixed up. I appreciate you watching my videos. If you have any questions about this process, feel free to ask them in the questions, or in the comments rather. And if there are any other topics relating to a Mittleider garden that you would like to see me cover in a video in the future, let me know. Sorry folks, extra ideas come to me after I've got the camera off, and I wanted to share this with you. If you'll notice the size of these pellets in this lime that I have, they're kind of big. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's what's available to me. I don't have to travel far to get it. The pelletized lime will absolutely work. What I want to tell you is, if you get a pelletized lime like that, when you go to use your pre-plant, I have a bucket with a gamma seal lid on it, so when I dump the bucket upside down, nothing's going to come out. But what I do is I rotate that bucket upside down and then right side up several times, and make sure that that Epsom salt and the boron that's in here is well distributed with that throughout the lime. As you carry around that bucket, or just over time, the lighter material from your Epsom salt and your boron is going to settle to the bottom. So before you use it, try and remember to dump that bucket over a couple of times with a good lid on it, and just remix the contents of the bucket before you apply it to your garden. Alright, that should be it. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.